UC Santa Cruz is a leader among universities in the world in terms of the number of times our faculty's research are cited. Strong points include our Genomics Institute, the Center for RNA Biology, and bioinformatics, robotics, sequencing, and we have a focus on ethics and also in doing work for the social good. Partnership between the Sandbox and UC Santa Cruz is a robust one that provides a platform, a foundation for the creation of a state-of-the-art exciting biohub here in Santa Cruz. It's a wonderful asset for our campus, for our researchers as we launch companies, and the potential for that in terms of economic development is enormous.
We were the first to sequence the human genome. One of our researchers was the first to really understand how RNA functions. We developed critical nanopore technologies with Startup Sandbox. This is a key opportunity to really build a commercial presence for biotechnology. One of the most exciting things is the speed at which we're seeing innovations move from the university into the marketplace, and from the marketplace into people's daily lives. And this is a perfect example of the rapid prototyping that we get from Startup Sandbox.
At UC Santa Cruz, we're not afraid to tackle the hardest problems. What's in the human genome? How does the brain work? How did we evolve to be humans? What does it take to actually share all the information we need to have precision medicine? All of these questions are questions that we're tackling with a mindset of we can do it, an attitude of adventure that waits at our doorstep. This is an important place. We want healthy individuals who live in a healthy world. We can make a big difference, and I'm looking forward to working with all of the young people who are starting their new companies, realizing their dreams, right here on the west side of Santa Cruz with the Startup Sandbox and the UC Santa Cruz Genomics Institute.
That's now been published everywhere because that was the start of nanopore sequencing. Our people up on campus have now sequenced a human chromosome, the X chromosome, from one end to the other. That just got published. This is truly extraordinary. Still more to come, and I look forward to the future of nanopore sequencing and to the way the Startup Sandbox is still able to take ideas and let people like me develop them to the point where a company becomes interested.
The fact that there are two national laboratories that came to Santa Cruz to establish research facilities, the NOAA lab and the U.S. Geologic Survey, were attracted here by the scientific discovery and by our graduates who could fill important roles in those national agencies. But a lot of our students really want to translate that knowledge into companies. They have an idea about a product that might resonate with our values for social justice, environmental protection, improving human health, and they want to find a way to very rapidly get that idea out into the world. The game changed when Startup Sandbox formed and began to rapidly accelerate ideas and innovations off the hill.
At the Baskin School of Engineering, we've contributed about 65% of the university's patent portfolio. A large portion of those companies are in the bioscience, biomedical, bioengineering space. And what the university is doing is investing in specialized laboratory facilities to expand research in a number of areas, including smart power, robotics, material science, and engineering. The Genomics Institute is a world-famous center of research. They have a facility that allows them to conduct really some of the most advanced experiments in the study of brain development anywhere in the world. Right in the middle of all that excitement and activity is Startup Sandbox. They provide a welcoming, collaborative, supportive space for entrepreneurs to develop their ideas and develop community.
This problem of trying to string together all the A, C's, G's, and T's across a whole genome, getting them in the right order is the main technical challenge of doing genome assembly. And we came up with some technology. There's a fantastic commercial market for this. How can we turn small amounts of fragmented DNA into sequencing libraries? Develop a wildly efficient, super simple way to do that quickly, and realize that this problem exists in the little DNA fragments that are floating around in one's bloodstream. Claret is commercializing this technology in the biomedical space. More recently, we realized that this could be used to sequence the DNA that's in hair, and we've been working with law enforcement through a company called Astrea Forensics to apply this technology for forensics cases.
Our ideas were based on developing ribozymes that could uniquely target pathogenic RNAs. We've managed to identify a panel of 20 different ribozymes that target various sequences of the SARS-CoV-2 mRNA genome and can cleave it and thus completely deactivate and destroy the virus. And ribosomes, as you probably know, are the target of most antibacterial antibiotics. And the race to create new antibiotics to counter drug-resistant strains of bacteria has been something that's gained more and more attention. Several of the labs work on RNA splicing, and a large number of human diseases originate from pre-messenger RNA splicing defects. And these all are huge potential targets.
We've developed novel nanosensor technology for a 30-second, highly accurate coronavirus test. In addition, our platform can be used for nanosequencing, for cancer detection, for food safety, animal diagnostics, diabetes screenings, and many other applications.
What we've created is a pocket-sized, battery-powered detector that tests for patients' saliva using single-use disposable cartridges, and you get the results within 30 to 60 seconds. It's very portable, very simple to use, can be manufactured at a very, very low cost, simply with no unique critical parts.
Natural Products is a drug discovery platform where we're really focused on tackling this problem of the undruggable space. A huge portion of biology we'd like to drug, we actually don't have the chemical toolkit to design a drug against. This undruggable space makes up 70% of the druggable human genome, and the corollary to that is that all of pharma to date has really only been focused on 30% of that.
Switchback Systems aims to enable folks who are not experts at DNA synthesis to actually succeed at synthesizing DNA without having to have 20 years of experience along with a doctorate degree in doing so. Through developing synthetic biology, there are possibilities to democratize energy production, actually even reverse some of the terrible things that we've done to our climate. I know that Switchback Systems can provide all of these amazing creative products with a necessary ingredient, and that is DNA.
Currently there are 11 million cases of dry AMD in the US, and there are 196 million cases worldwide. So what we were able to do that no other company has been able to do is find a gene that's linked to the disease progression. So now that we know this gene, we can now develop a therapeutic to target it.
We produce bioceramic repair materials for customized skull implants. So these are bone-compatible implants that will be implanted in the skull based on the patient's unique 3D geometry.
We are making a compostable, sustainable foam as a replacement for expanded polystyrene single-use plastic packaging. We really want to address the beginning of life by sourcing ethical, really abundant raw materials, then using that and turning it into a valuable product to also displace this terrible plastic trash that is absolutely destroying our planet.
Dubai was a really excellent use case. We have a population there that imports well over 60% of their leafy greens. They have water shortages, and they're holding up some really expensive infrastructure in a desert. The Oasis product was able to fit into that need by offering a really hyper-local residential solution.
What elaboration does is brings that full color, vibrant feeling to the understanding of text exchanges by using social science and mathematics and programming in order to yield a really vivid emotional picture.
As I look at the partnership between UC Santa Cruz and the startup Sandbox, I'm looking forward to an acceleration of the impact that we have together.